Welcome to the Instant Classic Wrestling Podcast, the only podcast. We're live right now. It gave me the notification. It did right there. That is always an Instant Classic. Yeah, I think I. Anyway, we're back for another title change. We didn't think we'd be back for another title change at least until Sunday, or what? Sunday? Yeah, Sunday is. I think. I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, Sunday is No Mercy for SmackDown, so
Yeah. But anyway,
possibly.
we didn't think we would get a title change until at least Sunday, but we did. Um, if you didn't watch Raw, Sasha Banks is your new Raw Women's Champion. I will give my thoughts in a minute because I kind of have mixed feelings about it. DJ, thoughts on Sasha Banks winning the title?
Yeah, it surprised me actually. I expected like we had talked about kind of off camera a little bit. I just felt like she was gonna win the pay per view. If she was gonna win at all, for some reason I felt like Charlotte was gonna win just because she had the title for a long time, but it's been split. So really, the second run hasn't been that long. Um, I was just trying to figure out. I was like, wow, Sasha won again, and then she won on Raw, which was kind of surprising to me, just because you always expect title changes on pay per views. You don't necessarily expect them on Raw, um, and that's kind of a good thing. It's kind of a good thing to see a title change on Raw. Now, this is the second women's title change on Raw for Sasha Banks, the Queen of Raw, as we can see. But I just feel like it was. I like that the title changed hands on Raw, but I think I would have rather seen another title change hands just to give Sasha kind of that big pay per view win over Charlotte. But from a surprise factor, I for some reason I just wasn't expecting it. I was expecting somehow for Charlotte to retain again, and if nothing else, they face again at review is that I don't remember. Hell in a Cell. They face again at Hell in a Cell, and then maybe Sasha, then Sasha finally wins it. But I don't know. I guess I came into this kind of surprise just because I was like, I was expecting it to be a good match. I was expecting it to go well. I just felt like, rarely ever do you see title changes on Raw. Like we've seen them, we see them every once in a while, but rarely ever do you really see them. And especially considering we just had one with the women's title not too long ago, like what, a couple months ago now, like probably like 2 months ago or something like that now. Um, and it may even be less than that. And still, it's just weird to see. Just weird to see the women's title change again. But happy that Sasha won it. Think she's gonna do good things for the title. Kind of want to see if they're gonna have something with her and Bailey. Just because we've seen Charlotte and Sasha a lot, and I think it's a good rivalry. I think that's one of the main goals with having the title change hands so much. Obviously, Sasha was a little bit injured too, but still, when you have the title change hands so much, it really creates that rivalry that you never know who could win. So I do like that they're trying to build this rivalry as something uh, that could definitely be something good for the future. But I was surprised to see Sasha win on that particular night or last particular night or however you'd say that.
Yeah, whatever you just said. Um, I mean, I have mixed feelings about it. I'm happy Sasha won. Obviously, I think she's deserved the title all along. Unfortunately, with the injury, she had to deal with that. Um, I hope she's really healthy. I hope this isn't just, oh, I'm fine. I'll just fight through whatever injury she might still have. Just because back injuries, aren't always the easiest to come back from. They don't, heal overnight. Like a broken arm or a broken leg or something that'll heal in a
Since,
couple weeks.
since when has a broken arm or a broken leg healed overnight? Explain. I have never broken one bone, and the next day I woke up and I was like, man, I'm glad that's over.
Did you not listen to what I had said after that? I
Nope, I
said
wanted
a
to cut you
couple.
off and get. I wanted to cut you off and just hone in on this overnight thing you just said to me.
I mean, it depends on where the break is, how bad it's broken. It can heal. It can heal. It's yeah. You know, I'm sticking with it. I think you can heal a broken leg overnight. I do.
Well, it's been confirmed. It has been confirmed. Casey is not a doctor. Just in case you guys were ever wondering. There you go.
I watched those ER shows and the emergency yeah, I seen it. I seen it all. But anyway, the only thing I just you know, it's always cool, in a way, to see a title change on Raw, because you know you expect to see it on like a pay per view. But I think for this particular title, it would have been so much better for not only Sasha but for the division to have it on pay per view, because it makes it feel that much more important. You know, it's kind of that, you know, big fight feel. You know, to kind of, you know, you fight for a prize, so you have to buy the pay per view to see the title change. Like, it's something that, you know, would get a lot of more people, you know, interested in it. Um, it's cool to see it on Monday Night Raw, but I feel like it degrades the importance of the title, especially when you're trying to build up two separate women's divisions. Like, how is this making it feel any more important? Like, okay, so it changed on Raw. And for Sasha, I just think it's almost like they don't trust her to win it on a pay per view, or like why have both of her title wins been on Raw, not on a pay per view? Is like I just don't. Yeah,
Um, my
yeah,
point. I was trying to get your attention without saying anything. Um,
yeah.
but I. um, but I do feel like it does carry a little bit more weight to it. This one does it more than the first one because it was in a Raw main event. I which was surprising to me too. At least it was in a Raw main event. You know, it just it. I think it made it feel a little bit bigger because it was in the main event. Because rarely ever, especially on the main roster, do you see a women's title match or a women's match in general on the main event. So I mean, I think if nothing else, that makes it feel a little bit more important, I think, than her previous win. But still, you know, I understand what you're saying. Um, you know, it kind of takes away from the division a little bit. You know, it's kind of like having, you know, a title match first. You know, because we care about that title.
We care about all the titles. Yeah, all of all of them. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so new women's champion for Raw, Sasha Banks. So I'm excited. Not excited for SmackDown tonight because knowing WWE will have another women's title change, and it's, you know, because why would you put that on a pay per view? Why? Why would you? But anyway, we'll be back for. I feel like we have another video today, except besides the NFL predictions. I
NFL
just
predictions and No Mercy predictions if we want to do them today.
Oh yeah, I guess we can do that after SmackDown, because SmackDown usually ends like what, 10? And
Yeah, I think we're doing the NFL predictions at 10 tonight.
okay.
Um, and then we're gonna do the what's the other thing that we have to do that I just said? No Mercy predictions right after that. That's
This
it.
man, this man can't even pay attention to what he just said. Anyway, so we will see you guys then. Follow on Twitter at ICW_podcast. We will see you on the thing that is ippity and possibly flippity. Yeah.